Next up, Penny Vossler for House District 48. Come on up. Keep the energy rolling. Come on, Penny.
Good afternoon. Thank you for inviting me. Quick little summary of my life in case you don't know who I am. I grew up in Montana on a farm and a ranch, so I'm equally at home on a horse and a tractor, should that come up. But I have a rural viewpoint, which can be very useful. A few years ago, I became acutely aware that the legislature was not representing me in their votes. Increasingly appalled by the legislation I saw coming out of the legislature. And I decided, well, if you're not going to represent me, I will do it myself. So today, I'm letting you know, and I kicked off a while ago, and I've been working long days like the rest of the candidates out in the field. Some issues that are extremely important to me: education. I spent 13 years as a teacher. When I went to school, in elementary school in Montana, we took the Iowa Basic Skills Test. Iowa was the gold standard for the nation. I have a friend on the East Coast also took the Iowa Basic Skills as a child. Iowa was the gold standard. They were justifiably proud and fiercely protective of their education system. I don't know where that went. I don't think it's in this room, but the legislature feels that increasing the funding below the rate of inflation is increasing funding for our schools. You don't have to be a math major, which I was, to know that if you fund below the rate of inflation, that is an effective cut. They have cut school budgets year after year after year. Our schools cut programs, our schools cut staff, and our children are shortchanged, and we have been on a dive to mediocrity, now pulling in at 24th in the nation, right smack in the mediocrity range, and headed down. We see nothing ahead that'll pull us out of this, because teachers are leaving Iowa as fast as they can pack up and hit the road. Another thing that's very important to me, human rights. And let's just talk today, since I'm limited, about women's rights. I will need to see my gynecologist this fall for a checkup. Before I schedule that, I'm going to talk to my legislator and see when he's available to accompany me in case there's a decision to be made. I spent 13 years as an EMT as well, volunteer in a rural South Dakota county. A lot of trauma in those rural counties, a lot of farm accidents, ATV, hunting accidents, you name it. And so healthcare is important. I like Mike Franken's statement that every person in this country deserves the excellent healthcare that he, as a military member, has been given over the last decades. I think everyone in this country. Why do other nations get healthcare? Every civilized nation in the world has a national healthcare system, and they are provided excellent healthcare. And I think that we have the capability to do that. If they can do it, why not us? We think we're a great nation, and they try to tell us, the people who are raking in money off our healthcare system, they try to tell us that, it would be too expensive. Well, I say insurance provides no healthcare and sucks billions of dollars a year out of our healthcare system. If we could do away with that and get a national system, we could use the same money we're using now and provide excellent healthcare for every citizen of this country. Okay, I got my choice. Let's go with, I noticed the Democrats, or the Republicans at the county fair did not auction off a gun this year, so maybe they decided that optics were not good. Their solution to the problem of these school shootings is not remove these dangerous weapons from the hands of unstable people, but they think we should add armed guards at the door, keep all the children locked indoors, and let the criminals roam free on the streets with as many guns as they want. I say we've got those facilities built. We don't need to harden schools. We'll just imprison our children and let the criminals have the streets. So anyway, I would appreciate support. Remember, campaigns run on cash and volunteers and word of mouth. So if you can help in any of those ways, we appreciate it. Oh, and what?
You got yard signs back there. Yard signs.
Oh yes, my yard signs are there. If you're in district, check the Secretary of State's website and see what district you're in. Eh? All right, and thank you for your time.